Was that your first big break?
Yes. Yeah, that was about 5 years in, and Noah saw me at a Harley race camp, and originally what people were going to the camp for was to go over and live in the dojo for 3 months and get trained. And so I found out that I was picked and was going to be going, and then I got my itinerary and whatnot, and I thought there was a mistake because my itinerary was only for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I called Harley, and he said, I don't know, kid. And so I just went, and then I got there, and the first night in, we were in Corrigan Hall, and I wrestled on TV that night.
Wow.
So I wasn't going to the dojo. And I didn't know this until literally I got to the building that night, and they're like, yeah, you're wrestling first match against Aoki. And I was like, I don't even know who the fuck Aoki is. Like, what? And so I wrestled that first match, and then throughout that first week, it became apparent to me from talking to some of the Japanese boys that I was there to just be a wrestler.
Yeah.
They didn't realize that I had, I don't know if I had limited experience at that point. I had been doing it like 4 or 5 years, but 4 or 5 years in, you're not getting a whole lot of work on the U.S. Indies. You're wrestling once a month or something like that. So I think they thought I had more experience than I did. And
it's going to the deep end, dude.
Yeah, very much. I mean, that first 3 weeks, I wrestled probably as much in that 3 weeks as I had in 5 years prior.
Yeah.
Because we wrestled, 4 or 5 times a week for Noah, and then I did a second tour that year, and then every year that I worked for them, which ended up being like 8 years, I would pick up more and more tours.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I cut my teeth, was getting beat up on Noah tours.
Yeah.
Yeah.